Yo, what's up, everyone? This is Spilling the Frijoles. My name is Jairo.
And I'm Brian.
And we are
The
Mexican
Mexican
Ways.
What? What up?
What's up? You guys ready? Because we have a new president.
It's they're still counting.
They're still counting?
Yeah, it's projected.
Oh my God. Honestly, you really think it's going to make a difference?
You can't say it's official until it's official. Trompas can still get in
When
there.
is it official?
Once it's announced.
What about like everything they've been doing lately? Like, what's his name? I was about to say Osama bin Laden. Obama coming and giving them like a little.
It's all premature, fool.
So you're saying all that? You're saying Obama's going to go back and take it away and say, my bad, and go give it to Trump instead if he wins, or what?
I mean, is it still projected, Fran? Or is there like legit?
I mean,
Are you trying to get to Spilling the Frijoles?
Oh, no, I'm just curious. It's just a regular question.
Spilling the news?
Oh, okay. We'll talk about it then.
Then
But yeah, that's what I think.
well, I don't know.
Who knows? You don't know, fool.
I mean, what?
What if
Trump's
those
still
vote-
in the White House? That's what I want.
Yeah, he still is. He
Or-
should be.
Or
Yeah.
do they have to like share like one room over there for now? And then,
There's an official date where he has to move out by.
Oh, they're at. There
Yeah,
is.
there's
I
a
got
date.
you guys.
Oh, you already know. Okay.
Let's
He'll.
just get into it then.
Okay.
Oh,
Sounds
okay.
like you guys
so,
want to get
Yeah,
into
let's
it.
see. Let's see.
so let's start getting into it. Spilling the news. Here we go.
So, actually, CNN actually said breaking news: Joe Biden wins. So, what my guess is that he won,
Yeah.
but the thing is, Trump can still come back and do recounts because some of the states were really close. I don't know if
Yeah.
you saw it. So I'm pretty sure Trump's gonna want to recount. He's gonna be a sore loser, you know. But the date that Joe Biden's gonna actually be president is January 20th.
Yeah, that's right. See.
Oh, so
So-
Trump can do it kind of dope still in the
Right
White
now,
House.
yeah,
Yes.
for like these few months. and
Have
shit.
like dope sex right in the White House. Do it as dope as he can.
Pretty
Yeah,
much.
You can forgive people that are in jail. You can do all that. That's what presidents do towards the end of their presidency. They what do you call you? They pardon. And like but legit foods, like foods that probably didn't do shit. Family members, some people have done that
Wow.
in the past. Yeah, it's crazy.
That's crazy.
Did you guys see how like Trump was winning some states and then it started turning blue?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it true, dude? What they're saying that like dead people are voting and shit? I hear it is like
Oh, I haven't heard
confirmed.
that.
It's crazy.
You been hearing that?
Yeah,
nuts.
and I saw it. Like it's legit. So people, how like for example, like let's say my grandpa, he probably still gets mail-in letters, right?
Yeah.
And then people are like they're
Opening in it.
opening in, they're submitting their thing, and then you're able to submit that.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
How do they know if this person's dead?
They don't. If you don't really claim it or anything like that, like I think
So
you
then
can.
how do you say like?
Dude, there's been people that
They
like
got
bank on
caught.
their whatchamacallit, like what is it called? Like their pension and on their social security
Yeah.
that way. They just pretend that, and sometimes those people, what they do, they actually like bury the body in their backyard and shit. And
That's
then they just
crazy.
bank off the social security and the
That's
pension
nuts.
if they have one.
That sucks. Do you
Yeah.
think that sucks?
I mean, if you're down for that, food, whatever. Like I'm always about, the system. Like if you can outsmart the system, fuck it.
Fuck.
Do you guys see the kind of like the viral video of like some guy who was like actually one of the counters of the ballots,
No.
the mellow ones?
Well, what is this? I'm
So
sure.
like they're kind of like making kind of like a deal, but I haven't seen it on the news. It just went viral like on Twitter and shit. And pretty much this guy, he's counting the ballots and like you see like he's reacting a lot to the ballots, and he actually flips out off one of the ballots that he looks at it, and so they're seeing that, and you see him crumpled up a ballot too. You see him crumple
Wow.
up a ballot. You see him like flipping off a ballot, and then you just see him like you just see his reaction. So they're just like, trying to say like, oh, that's some fraud or whatever he's doing, like some weird
Yeah.
shit, some sketchy shit.
That's
So
crazy.
Yeah, there's a lot of that, fool. I think there needs to be a better system.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like mail in and all that is sketchy, fool. Like
You-
what if like my mom doesn't
I
know how
thought
to do
mailing
that?
was never allowed. Only it started happening this year. Let's not correct me if I'm wrong. Has mailing always been a thing?
it's been a thing.
It's been a thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought it was more of a thing this year because of a COVID shit.
No, it's been a thing.
It's been a
It's
thing.
been
Yeah.
a thing.
Yeah, yeah,
Because
I've been
I
getting
always
it.
heard like always like going to a place and voting.
That's old school people.
Republicans, they're the ones that tend to do that too.
Yeah.
They go in person, which I think that should be a thing still. But I think no, because that's the thing. Like people that are correcting them,
Mhm.
it's kind of like it's sketchy, bro. What if this person's a big like one-sided fan,
I don't know.
And it all like you say, he throws away like the Trump ones.
That'd be crazy. That will be crazy if people are doing that.
That's happening, fool. You don't think that's happening?
I'm pretty sure.
That's what I'm saying. There's got to be a better system where it's like online, more like you get something through your like phone, and it's you, and it verifies you, and then it's like you do it there.
Like it scans your face.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like that they're scared of that because of hacking.
The problem with that is the older crowd though, and
Yeah,
which is
true.
kind of what our episode's gonna be about.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Do you trust technology? That's the name of our episode.
Yeah. Do you
Yeah.
think it'll be better if they do it online, like you said?
I think it is. I think online everyone should know, but the thing is you can still run into like where I do all the votes for like my family. Do you get what I'm saying?
Mm,
Like I pretend I'm my dad, I'm pretend I'm my mom, and I pretend I'm my sister
yeah.
because they just tell me to do it. That's the problem with that. Like there has to be like a way where it's you and you only, and
I
that's
think
it.
I think they're scared from that stuff because of hacking.
That's what I was thinking about too. It's
Oh
crazy
yeah,
hackers.
Like hackers,
Hell
just
yeah,
so
big
hackers
time.
see it and they just go change everything.
yeah,
You never
Imagine
know.
like hearing about that. Like
yeah.
the
Fool.
election gets hacked. That would be crazy, dog.
We gotta
That's- I love
redo it.
What movie is that? Where like this guy's kind of like hacking the election so that way like a certain president wins. I forgot what movie that was. It was actually
That's
pretty
crazy
good.
though. But there's got to be a good system, bro. Cause you know what? I think that does happen. Like I was saying, I think there's shady people out there.
Yeah,
You know, and like I said, like the mailing ones too are a little bit weird.
yeah. Wait, was that Narcos?
I
You know
don't
what I'm talking
know.
about? Sorry,
No,
I'm
I
still
don't know.
thinking about that.
I don't
that
even
hack.
remember. No.
That's fine.
But-
So have you guys heard about the vaccine?
Yeah, Pfizer or something like that.
I think it's called Pfizer or something.
Yeah, I don't know
Pfizer?
how to announce, but it's
Yeah.
Pfizer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard
So-
about it.
So yeah, they have I think we're getting closer to it. So they have a vaccine that's 90% effective.
Nice.
And
pretty good.
they actually worked with another company that's a German company called Drug Maker,
Mhm.
BioNTech.
BioNTech, yeah.
So that's another one that they're working with, and they kind of have a vaccine.
Damn, I own BioNTech too, bro. But I sold that. I owned
Stocks?
it in stocks, yeah.
Yeah.
I sold it a while ago
I had it too. I sold it a while ago because it wasn't doing shit.
because it's doing good now.
Now it's doing good.
It's killing it.
What a coincidence, huh?
They should have waited.
So that's that. So what? When are they like planning to start testing it on?
So they
whatever?
already have been testing on people.
They have been.
Yeah.
Where's this country at that they're doing this? Because
Germany.
It's Germany. Okay, yeah. Because I don't think they're allowed in the United States, right?
Well, no, I think they do. There's fool, you can participate, like if you want to be part of it.
All
But
of them,
obviously you sign a waiver and all that.
just in case you die.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I think they are
Be
doing
down?
it. No, I wouldn't be down. That's just too crazy, fool.
Scary, huh?
It's scary. Yeah, you don't know what can
Might
happen.
react and turn you into a zombie.
Imagine that's just nuts, fool. It could. That legit can happen. That's what I say.
What else do we have, Fabian?
That was actually it.
Yeah, so it's
Yeah.
mainly just like the whole presidential thing kind of was
You think
going
things are
on,
gonna get
right?
better?
I don't know, bro. The way I see life is, you know what? There's always gonna be a president. Yeah, it's gonna affect us on maybe our long run stuff. But I mean, look, I'm what 35 right now, and from all the presidential elections, honestly, I know things are happening around the world, but I'm just working harder and harder and harder, and just keep grinding and just take care of my family and do as much as I can do as a human being.
Yeah.
And that's it. So if like we're gonna get fucked, if we're gonna get fucked on taxes or whatever, I don't care about that. I'm just gonna keep working harder every time.
Yeah.
And did you guys see that like Bernie was right what he said too?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
How, like
about
it started
the-
changing and he started tweeting out and he started
yeah. That fool,
pretty much started
fool, that
crying.
fool keeps getting flagged by Twitter. That's funny, dog.
What do you
And saying
mean?
like fake thing, right? Like
Yeah,
fake
like
news.
this
like
is-
what he's saying.
Did he call CNN fake news again?
No, he was just saying like
He's actually with CNN because he wants them to report all that like nonsense going around.
Yeah.
So he's kind of like been posting their shit actually because
Or-
they're talking about it,
Hmm.
about how there's sketchy shit going around.
So is it 100% already confirmed that they're going to do a recount?
I don't know.
I don't know. They haven't said anything. But
Well,
feel like they
I
will
think
be.
he's been trying to talk to lawyers and judges and all this, and they keep saying like, no, this is not gonna happen. Get over it. Like you're done.
So like
So
one
he's-
of the tweets he said, he's like, "We are up big." This is when he was up. We are up big, but they are trying to steal the election. We will never let them do that. Votes cannot be cast after the polls are closed. So he doesn't
Yeah.
want the mail-in ballots. So that was one of them because he started seeing it started turning blue. So what do you actually think about that? Do you think we shouldn't vote after the polls are closed?
I mean, we have a day, and that's it. Yeah, after that day, I think it's done. I think you're done
So what about the mail-in votes?
because you can do early.
Yeah.
The same thing. If you submit it by that day, that's it. They better have it in their hands by
How do
that
you
day.
submit it by that day? So like,
You send it early.
let's say it's Friday and you send it Thursday. I still consider that.
That's why. Then it doesn't count.
And what if you postmark it? It should count.
I think that's dumb, bro. Because if you have it for 3 weeks sitting at your house, all of a sudden you want to do it last minute, no, too late. You think the fucking foods that you when you pay your bills care about that shit? No, they want it by that day.
But
And
if
that's
it's
it.
a due date, a due date's a due date. It doesn't say send it 3 days before the due date.
It's that day. What I'm saying, like, yeah. So if you postmark it, whatever, then that day, that's it. But anything after that day, I feel like, what's the point? Like, you've had a long time to try and vote. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why mailing sucks.
This is what I think is the whole craziest thing about this whole thing, though, fool. A lot of people voted, right? And Trump did get 71 million votes. Fool. That's fucking crazy, fool. I just goes to tell you how America is. Like, that fool's really supported this guy.
Yeah.
And it's, to me, that shit's nuts, fool.
How much?
Like,
did
that
Biden
to
get,
me
though?
is like not even good.
How much? How much?
I don't know how many he got, but this fool, like, oh, just think about what you did see. You know, you don't have to no, there's facts out there, but like, it was a close fucking battle.
Yeah.
Like, Trump almost did win. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Think about all the states like Pennsylvania, Georgia, Wisconsin. Those were all like by a percent, fool. And that just makes me think, like, I was talking to my girl, like, fuck, America's in bad shape, fool. And there's racist people out there. Because, you know, like, I feel, I'm not that you're a racist if you support Trump. No, not at all. It's just, Trump is not a good guy, fool. You know, like, he was supporting like fucking violence and like not really, like, I feel like he didn't really like support the people in general. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was always like something
all
crazy
business.
going on. Yeah, business, and then just like the hate, like, you know, that he would just like, for example, that rally in Texas when that truck like ran off they were like circling the Biden campaign truck. And then, like, instead of saying, like, guys, like, I appreciate the support, all this, but let's not do this. Instead, he's like, I love Texas. Like, kind of saying, like, it's cool. You know, like, that's just dope. I like that shit. Like, that's weird, fool. Like, I would never do that. You know, I think a good person would never support something like that. And then just to really think about, like, these people that voted for him, fool. Yeah, some of them really probably support the way he thinks and the way, like, he probably did stuff, like, and helped them in their business. But I think a lot of the percentages were fools that really probably are racist, bro.
Yeah, I mean, freaking Lil Wayne took a picture with Trump.
I mean, so did Little Pump.
Yeah.
So did 50 Cent.
Yeah.
So 50 Cent.
Because they're all businessmen, and he did it. He helped the business people. But I think nonetheless,
I think he's an idiot, but he's pretty smart in business. That's the best way I can put it. But he's an idiot.
Yeah, I just think that shit's nuts, fool.
stupid.
Like, people are happy there's a new president, but you know what? The sad picture is there's a lot of racist people still out there because Trump almost
It's
won.
funny, I saw a video yesterday on TikTok, like some guy, he's going pretty viral on it, where he's like, he has a flag of Trump in the back, and it's like "Make America Great," like the whole hat thing, and he's just like, look, you know what? I don't care if Trump doesn't win. I don't care if you know what the way it's going down. At the end of the day, no matter what, because I'm American, I'm gonna support the next president of the United States of America, and that's all I gotta say about that. And that's what you guys should be doing instead of fucking hating and just talking shit and all this and all that. Support the next person that's gonna run. We don't know if he's gonna run it good, but you know what? We're gonna give him. I want to give him a fucking chance. That's the president.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, that's very, very like true, man. Like, let's see what it does.
Yeah.
I mean, man, it's kind of hard if you think about it. It's 4 years that he's gonna run the United States. Let's see what he does, how he helps. Let's give him a chance.
Yeah.
But I still say he might pass away halfway through his presidency.
I think that's crazy. They think that he's not that old.
I just feel like he has probably some sickness.
What kind of sickness can he have?
I don't know.
You know he's the oldest president.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I do
that's
know
what I'm
that.
telling
You know
Yeah.
Trump was the oldest though.
He
before
was?
that, but
He-
now Biden is.
Yeah, Biden.
But
beat him. It's crazy, huh?
yeah, but he doesn't look that old. He looks good. He looks like he'll last 4 years.
Well, if he doesn't, and he steps down because he starts having more dementia or whatever you call that, you might see a girl become the first president of the United States.
Maybe
Just remember that.
He's 77 years old.
77,
So the next term
81.
he'll be 81.
Damn.
Let's do a moment of silence for
Alex.
this past weekend for two famous people that passed away. One is the guy from Jeopardy. What's his name?
Alex Trebot,
Alex Trebot, and Sean Connery.
Sean Connery, 007 guy.
I know. I know. I'm a little late on that, but I forgot to mention it on our last podcast episode, but yeah, who passed away. He was a good actor. I liked him.
Mm-hmm.
So prayers to their families and condolences to them. They were good. They were good people. I'm surprised that who's gonna run Jeopardy now.
Yeah, we'll see.
Drew Carey.
Carey. Nah, that fool's gonna stick to what is that show he's doing?
Price is Right.
The Price is Right.
That's funny. Yeah.
No, that's gonna be a crazy one.
Yeah,
Jeopardy.
it's gonna be hard.
It's gonna be a hard one.
It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be weird to see it. But all right, guys. Well, this episode about is: do you trust technology? Like, is it a thing for you? Are you too old for it? Is it hard? Is it difficult for you? I don't know. Let's take a quick break, and when we come back, let's
Talk
answer
about
those
it.
questions because
Technology.
my parents.
I
Suck
love
at it.
technology, bro.
Do your parents suck at it too?
Yeah, I have to do everything.
So let's talk about that when we come back. All right. So we're gonna take a quick break, and we'll be back.
Hey, what's up, guys? Thank you for tuning in to Spilling the Frijoles today. Just want to give a big thanks to all of you guys. Hey, if you guys haven't seen the visuals of this podcast, don't forget you can always watch it on YouTube. Also, you can hear our podcast on Spotify, Apple Music, Pandora, Google Play, iHeartRadio, all that good stuff, guys.
And also, don't forget to follow us on our platforms. We are on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, YouTube, you name it. We're there at Mexican Ways.
Y no se les olvide that we have our website, MexicanWays.net, where you can get all this information. And we have our merchandise también. If you guys want una camiseta or whatever you guys want, it's all in there, guys. Thank you guys. Like always, feel free to message us. Feel free to do whatever, guys. We're here for you guys.
And like Brian said, guys, thank you for the love and support. And now, let's get back to spilling the frijoles. And we're back. All right. So let's talk about this like technology stuff, because
I love technology,
as
bro.
we advance and as we get older, technology is gonna get even doper. Okay, really, really dope. And I mean, I feel like we're in that right age where like technology started becoming a thing.
I don't know. I think there's still a lot, fool.
Or do you think? Well, no, I'm just saying like a thing is like, look,
Oh, like in the age of technology?
yeah,
I think they
kinda
say
like-
we are there, right?
like we're there where it's.
I don't think so, though.
Evolving more than it was back in the days.
Yes, for sure. But you know when I think I would say like full technology is fucking crazy if there's like cars floating, bro.
Cars floating.
Yeah, like, you know,
I think he wants like Wall-E
Like,
status.
Back to the Future. Yeah,
Oh,
fool.
okay.
That everyone.
I think that would be like fuck.
I don't think that'll ever happen.
You don't think so?
Floating or like flying in the air.
Well, there's some technology that where like you see like the Jetsons and shit.
So yeah, so I'm pretty sure they can make flying cars already. I'm pretty sure they just don't do it. Because the way they see it is like, bro, but there's still gonna be people driving on the floor. Well, imagine how many accidents. There's already scary airplanes.
Well,
above
why
us.
isn't there? Do you think we have the technology where you don't even have to fucking drive?
Yes, I think
How many
there is.
accidents could you save? You
A
know what I'm
lot.
saying? Or like, and the whole drinking and driving, like you wouldn't even have to worry about that no more.
Isn't Tesla like that though?
I think Tesla drives almost itself.
It does. It does drive itself. So that's what I'm saying. Why doesn't all the cars do that? That way we don't worry about
it
that
would
shit.
have to advance the freeways, the streets, and everything. So that way everything
So
flows.
do you
the
think we'll live
same
to see that?
distance. Probably not.
I don't think so either.
Yeah, I don't think we'll live to that. And if there's that movie, I think is Fifth Element, where it's like the cars are going one certain speed. I don't know if it's Fifth Element or the one from Will
Will
Smith.
Smith. Yeah, that one.
That, you know how the cars are
We're
all
probably gonna
driving?
refer to that one a lot.
Yeah, so that
Yes,
one.
exactly like that. That to me is like we're living in the age of technology. This shit's crazy.
Do you think that would be boring? Like, do you see yourself that you'll be happy? Like, I'm gonna go to Vegas and just sit back in the car. And relax?
Yes, full and drink. Yeah, hell yeah.
This fool wants to drink.
Yeah, dude. Like you're getting chauffeured there, right?
Yeah,
Like, is that how you say chauffeured? I think it is. Yeah,
yeah.
like a limo. Like fucking. Hey, we'll just go like in my car. We don't have to do anything. But see, I would be scared because I know there's people out there that are manually driving.
Yeah.
So that's scary because you can be all careless, you know, like, and then boom.
Yeah, I think if everyone stays at a consistent speed and everything like that, I think there wouldn't be traffic, there wouldn't be accidents, there would be less of everything.
Wouldn't you like that better?
Well, yeah, I think it'll be dope and everything because, yeah, I see like less accidents, less all this, less all that. And I think, yeah, I think it'll be dope.
You know what's
It's kinda
scary?
like a
though?
limo drive, then you're saying, where you just chill and someone's driving for you.
Now, this is what I think, or what do you think? Sorry. Do you think it's safer? Like, because when it comes to technology, it comes down to math and numbers, and
Yeah, if
the
someone
margin of
messes up.
error is very low. So, do you think it would be safer with the robots or safer like manually?
When you say safer with the robots, you mean a robot driving
Like a
us?
chance of accident happening if everything's driving by itself,
I think it'll be safer. Yes.
right?
Yes, because
Yeah.
everything, like you say, unless the software messes up on the car or something.
That's the problem with the hackers.
Exactly. A hacker can mess up people's cars. Could
Yeah.
be. I don't know. I just think
Now you think about that, like that's scary, right?
it is scary. It is scary. But like I said, like now that like we're getting older, do you think you're always gonna be like good at
That's
technology?
funny.
Because look, well, it sucks to say it. Our parents suck.
Terrible.
Bad.
Yeah, my dad is bad.
Is your
bro.
dad bad?
Yeah, but the thing is, they didn't really have technology back
That's
then.
okay. So that's
So I think that's
So I think we were growing up with it. I
Okay.
think we were gonna be good still.
but it can get more advanced, and then we might
So-
get to the point where like, how do you use this?
So
You know what I'm saying?
Pablo has a theory.
Pablo Escobar.
Pablo, my brother-in-law,
Oh, okay.
he has a theory where he thinks that our kids are gonna outsmart us and be able to sneak out
what?
with technology.
Oh, okay.
Or just in general. Well, sneak out is the topic. That's what we're talking about, right? Sneaking out mean I'm like, dude, but I'll have cameras. I have all this shit. He goes, you don't think they'll know shit like around that? And I'm like, and I think about it. I'm like, no, I don't think there's a way around that. Like if my camera says something is moving or my camera's off,
No.
I'm gonna know. And I'm gonna have him like on Find My Location through his phone. Because
Yeah.
if he wants a phone, he's gotta have that on.
Okay.
And I know about jailbroken. I know about all this. So to me, it's like he thinks he could do it. I don't think so. I think I'm gonna be up to date with technology, and I think I'm gonna know what's going on and what he's doing. What do you think?
I mean, I just like I catch myself sometimes, once in a while, like, how do you use this? You know?
Yeah,
And
you're honestly, guys, how does it? And it's very surprising, fool, because
Yeah.
you're pretty good with like computers.
Yeah.
But I guess it is different.
I just find
But
myself.
Heidel's a noob on technology.
I feel like he became that though. I feel like he was good
Yeah,
before.
that's
he
what
was
I've
really
said.
good,
Yeah.
I think I'm becoming stupid or something. No,
How are you not keeping up with that? I don't get it.
It's
Like,
not like keeping up. I guess maybe the laziness of learning it, of like taking my time to learn it. I think maybe that's what it is.
okay,
It's just that.
you don't really care for it then,
There you go. That's another thing too. Like I got into a point
because
where
I wouldn't say it's lazy. You're just like,
I got into a point where back in the days I used to be into like computer gaming like crazy, and I built my own computer and everything. I know what a hardware was, and I knew what a video card was, a freaking CPU for
Yeah.
RAM and all that. But now it's like I just stopped because I don't play as crazy as video games as I used to back in the days. So I just got to the point where it's like, oh, what's this new video card that came out? I don't know what the hell it is.
yeah,
Is it good? And then someone tells me like, no, yeah, it's like the next second place down. Then I'll just, oh, okay, fuck it, I'll buy it
yeah.
just because the way it sounds, like it's the best video card out there you're gonna get.
But if like your TV has like some crazy shit where they obviously
I want it-
they pitch it and
I
they say
want-
like your TV, you can control it with your eyes to change the channel.
I want it more simpler. Yeah. So I would be like, oh shit, how do you do that? I will ask the question instead of me like, oh, let me YouTube it or let me.
Okay, that's the problem. See, because me, yeah, I would be like, yeah, I want to know how to do that, and I'll learn
Yeah.
myself. I'll
Yeah,
mess with that.
just,
I
like,
press
it
buttons.
just doesn't like wow me no more. Like the new iPhones that are coming out. Oh, with the new phone and I'll be honest with you, even this one that I got, it doesn't wow me.
What do you want it to do? What's a wow?
I know it sounds stupid is when we're saying when you get into technology, but it's like I thought this camera was gonna be the shit, but it fucking kind of sucks.
Yeah, it's not that great.
Like it's good, but it's not like the cameras we're using here.
Mm-hmm.
And I know it's a little phone. I'm giving it the benefit of the doubt. I know it's a little phone. I know it's
Our camera guy was
starting.
going crazy.
Okay, I know.
No, not crazy. But the thing about it, dog, what your phone's doing, that camera costs like what, 3Gs?
Uh-huh.
How much do you think a phone costs if they put all that technology in?
Yeah,
it?
and
that's true.
I admit
Do you
it.
think people really want to pay for that?
Fool. We're already at the $1,500 marker. It's gonna get up there.
Yeah,
But look at everything it does, fool.
That's
How
what
much
I'm
time
saying.
do you spend on your
a
phone?
lot. That's the thing I tell you. A lot.
So it's pretty wow
So
factor.
that's what I'm saying. Like this thing right here, fully loaded, $1,500.
Yes.
Cannot believe this thing is that expensive, and they're only gonna get more expensive.
But how okay, I can
Because
believe that it's
technology,
that
like you
expensive.
say, is gonna keep getting built in there more.
I
and
think,
more.
like I tell my
So what's
dad,
the max you're gonna pay for your phone?
if it can do more, I'll pay more.
That's
I'm
so
willing
then
to pay
that's what I'm telling
because
you.
I know how
They're
much
gonna keep
time
going.
I know how much time I spend on it. Fool, like my dad says, and I guess that's when my dad kind of humbles me because he's like, the shit you can, because he'll be like, hey Brian, like, can you pay the tags for the car? Yeah, and I do it from my phone. And he's just like, what the fuck? That, like me, maybe, first of all, if we didn't have a computer, we'd be screwed.
Yeah,
Second, I would probably have to go to the library. Or no, sorry, I go to the DMV
yeah,
and I go in there and I have to pay manually and wait in line. He's just, and it's true. It's fucking crazy the shit you can do with your phone, fool.
yeah,
Like, especially some of these apps, like, you know, like, or
yeah.
like, it's just, it's nuts. That's why to me, $1,500 is like, yeah, because it's literally a computer in my hand,
Yeah.
you know, and I don't have to turn on my computer or
So that's
anything
what I'm
like that.
saying. And eventually it's gonna keep getting up higher and higher. And I kid you not, I'm pretty sure pretty soon you're gonna hear $2,000 and up.
Maybe. And I think the crazy thing with like when it comes to like having, you know, like technology like this, or you run into a lot of uh identity thefts and shit like that.
Yeah.
And I'm not really scared of it, you
Mhm.
know, but I'm full like I know my parents are super scared of that shit.
Yeah.
And that's another thing that comes with technology, you know, like I
Yeah.
wonder if when I get there, like if I'm gonna be tripping out like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because honestly, guys, on the side, like really side note, like my mom, it was kind of crazy for me, but she got paranoid. Like she developed my girl called it like a paranoid stage, where like something was going on with our family, like a lot of stress, and then something just triggered it to where like she just literally thought everybody was watching her. Like she started putting like red stickers on her phones, on the laptops, on like just shit that didn't even need it. And it was sad to see my mom that way, bro. Like it was really sad, and I was like, "What the fuck was going on?" Like I was like, "Dude, the phone would ring, and she would just be scared, fool." Um, and I think it's a legit concern, but I don't think it's like for people that are probably dealing with this, or you see this, or even if you're dealing with this yourself. I always say like, yeah, it could happen. Of course, you can get your shit stolen. You know, you can, but it's all fixable. Like there's a lot of these banks and a lot of these companies too, and even like the banks will work with you. They'll be like, okay, if they see that legit wasn't you, like of course it takes fucking time, but it's all good. Like you can adjust it. Everything will be fixable, you know? And the other thing like that I was telling my parents, and just from like doing research, is they're not after us. Like, you know, like these hackers are not after like just a regular civilian, you know, that's just like has a 9 to 5 or anything. They're after like big names or, you know, other people like corporate companies where they're trying to steal their information. And I mean, that's the way I see it. Like, I feel like I really do feel this way when it comes to technology. And I see like people like when I used to be at CSUN and people would cover their laptops. Like, to me, it's like, it doesn't really bother me if the government is watching or like they say the phone is always listening, Alexa's always listening. Like, to me, it's like, who cares? Like, I really don't care. Like, I'm not saying anything fucking that like it shouldn't matter. Like I guess if I was a terrorist and you do care, or if like you had something to hide, I guess you do care. But like I really would love to talk to somebody and see why is it that they care so much. Like, oh, I just don't want them listening to me. But why?
Mhm.
And I don't know. What do you think about that shit?
I
Do
don't
you
know.
care?
I don't care.
You don't? So like say like right now, probably the government's listening to us.
Don't care.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck you, government. Imagine. No. But like I just say this, like in general is like our phones, yeah, it's like a computer. Yeah, it's hackable. But I believe your theory is like, why are they gonna want to hack me? You know,
Yeah, it's
what do
true.
I
What do
have in
you?
there?
Unless you're talking shit like you do to these fools that you telemarketers and
Yeah, unless
fools
I was.
online and shit, then yeah, you're
I only talk shit to those fools because they're calling me at 5 in the morning asking me, "Hey, hello, do you want
you're
to?"
becoming a target,
It's
bro.
freaking stupid.
This guy over here
But
talks
yeah,
shit all the
just
time.
just the way I think. That's why it doesn't bug me. But there is some things that I don't trust in technology, and that's why the episode is called "Do You Trust It?" Like, would you do everything on your phone? And me, one thing is like when it comes down, and this is my paranoia when it comes to this. It's like checks. Like now you can take pictures of your checks,
Yeah.
and that's it. You're done. You don't have to go to the bank. I can't do that. I don't trust that.
Why?
I don't know. I just feel it's so random. Take a picture and you're done. And I just feel like, what am I gonna do with this piece of paper? And I'm scared, like, I don't know, rip it, shred it, and like,
Yeah, that's it.
I mean, I guess I'd rather just go to the bank, feel that it went in there,
That's
and
old
I'm
school,
good. You know what I'm
dog.
saying? I'm just scared that
But
one
what's
day
weird
I
is
take a picture and it didn't upload. Let's just say because technology, Wi-Fi was down or
But
something.
you get a number, so when you do it and you take a picture and it says front, and you take a picture of the back and it says, is this correct? And you say yes and you submit it, you get a number, like a reference number.
Yeah, what
Same
if I'm
thing.
trying to submit and I don't get any of that? And then I go over there and I say, hey, I did it.
Well, what I like to do is I keep my check until I see it
Okay,
posted,
so you do
and
that.
that's it.
Okay, see me, I don't know. With a check, I just like to go there in person, put it in. I feel
Yeah.
secure. I feel like, bam,
It's
in there.
it's funny because as you pay people through Apple Pay, I feel like that's even weirder.
Yeah,
My mom thinks that's fucking crazy, fool.
yeah,
Like she thinks of like how like people just pay me in like largest amounts.
yeah.
You know, she's like, that's weird. Like I don't not trust it. Like what if they retract it or something? And I'm like, nah, I've never had that issue. Like she's like, nah, just send it to me better or give it to me cash.
That's crazy, huh?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's what people
But
are
that's
just,
how I feel like I'm surprised you're okay with Apple Pay.
I just feel like that one's more direct instead of like waiting. I don't know. I just
But
feel
it's
more
just money
direct.
floating, literally.
Yeah, it's true. It is money floating in at any time. I wake up tomorrow, it's gone, and what am I gonna do? Call, complain? Do I have screenshots of proof that I had that? What if
Yeah, exactly.
there's people that are like that? Probably let me take a screenshot at this time. And shit like that, and
Yeah, because you don't get a reference number when you do Apple Pay.
you don't. And he even says it too, like make sure you're sending this to the right person.
Yeah, yeah. Have you ever sent it to the wrong person? Anyone here?
No, I haven't. I always make sure.
That scares me.
Yeah.
Like, because when I meet someone for the first time, they're like, "Oh yeah, we did a bet or whatever,"
Yeah.
and I'm like, "Fuck," like, dude, or like our Baby Friday winners. Like when I send them money, like I'm like, "Hey, this is you, right?" Like, because I don't want to send it to someone because I feel like if I send that, it's over. They're not gonna send it back.
Yeah, I think it says it literally like make sure you're choosing the right person that you're sending this to, because it'll be really hard to retrack it.
I'm really, do you think they would? Let's say if I did do that by
Like
accident.
on accident, you'll have to call the bank, and then they'll tell you like you weren't supposed to send it to this person. You're like, no, it wasn't. It was the wrong person. I put the wrong .com. It was .net, whatever. Maybe they'll do it once for you, but if you keep doing it a lot, then they're gonna start like, hey, why?
So they would take the funds away from him,
Maybe I think so.
which is legit because it's not his money.
Sorry, correct. Yeah, because you'd never send it to him. It was
Exactly.
an accident. But that's what I'm saying. Like, so this new technology as we're going, one day, man, like money, like green money, I think
Oh,
that's
you
gonna
think-
be gone eventually.
Well,
too.
aren't they talking about coins?
They're talking about
Coins
like,
getting rid of them?
yeah. Oh yeah, what's already happening? Like some coins you can't get them no more.
Yeah.
Where is it at? Morongo, literally, the coin thing it doesn't exist over there.
What do you mean? Like they don't
So
give you
if
coins?
let's say you win a ticket and it's like $45 and like 30 cents.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
I'm gonna go cash out. You go cash out, and it gives you the $40, but then it gives you a little receipt that says like, well, no, before you the 40 cents, it's do you want to donate this to the Boys and Girls Club, blah blah blah, donation. You go, no, I don't want to. And then let's say you cash withdraw it out, they'll give you a little receipt that says 40 cents.
Uh-huh.
And then basically what they're telling you is like keep playing and bring all these receipts at the end, go to the cashier, and then they'll try and give you dollar bills. Like they're trying not to give you coins.
Okay. So they want to stack it up.
Yeah, they
And
want you to
then
stack it up
Why don't they round up or round down?
because casino's never gonna want to do that, bro.
Food labs and shit.
Casino's never gonna. They'll lose so much money from that.
Well, you know what? It's cool that they're donating it. Then I hope they are.
I mean, I
You know,
hope.
I hope the
We don't
100%
know.
proceedings go.
I
'Cause I
hope.
would
'Cause
would
it says
donate
right
it.
there, like, do you want to donate your change to the Boys and Girls Club or something like that?
Yeah. So like this whole check thing, obviously, I feel like you're not really adapting to new technology, right?
Probably.
Like, are you up for like new shit though? Like,
Yeah, of course.
so
It's
like
just-
if there's like, let's just say there's a new toilet that fucking comes out and it fucking cleans your ass dope, no toilet paper needed, but like it's a little sketchy. It's like a little thing and it goes in your butt and it cleans it. Like,
Yeah.
would you be down for that?
I wouldn't be down for that.
You wouldn't even try
I
it.
just don't like if I have to see videos and that shit looks like it's gonna go up your ass. And
No,
fucking-
it doesn't. It just cleans it dope, fool.
Oh, okay, so just a rat outside.
It's like, yeah, and it gets
And then,
in
like,
there.
is the guy gonna get up and show his ass that it's clean?
Well, I don't know how they promote it, but I don't know, but it's like when you do it, let's just put it this way, it cleans your ass good.
100% guarantee, like the commercial.
Yes.
Yeah, I'd probably get that. That'd probably be cool.
So you're kind of down for
For that stuff like that, yeah.
So what aren't you really down for then? It's just money shit then?
I mean, like yeah, I think it's just more on the money side of things. It's just I want to trust it. I think it's mainly that. Anything else, I'm okay for it. Like let's just say like I've been wanting to try the new like Oculus, they call them.
Oh yeah, the VR.
I've been wanting to try that. I think it's cool. You know, like
It does. It does seem
just
interesting.
obviously you gotta have like a nice space for it. They say because you know you don't want to like hit yourself in the head or something.
Well, it's crazy when we did it that one time when we did the whole Xbox thing. Boy, it's scary, bro.
Yeah.
Like when we were supposedly mountain climbing, like that, and you look down, like I feel like you're gonna fall.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It is.
And
It's
I kind of
weird.
want to. I want to kind of try. That's what I'm saying. I'm okay to try new technology, test it out, what's there, but it just I'm at a point where like I just don't really care for it unless like it really like is something, you know. Because look, I kid you not. I bought the flossing pressure
Oh yeah,
thing.
you like
I
this?
haven't used it yet.
Really?
I just have it,
I like the water pick.
and that's what I've noticed. I'm doing that. Like with like PlayStation games and stuff like that. Like I just buy the game and I don't open it.
That's funny. I'm surprised you haven't just tried it.
That's
Because I feel like if you try it, you'll like it.
yeah, like I noticed I buy these things, I'm like, oh, that's cool, but like I haven't used it,
Right.
and it's weird. That's what I'm saying. Like maybe I'm just not into it as I used to be. I think I'm just now, and that's why I think I catch myself asking like, well, how do you use it, or like, what do you do? Like, hey, why is this
you
messing
do.
up?
That's what I'm saying.
Because
It's
I
weird.
just feel like now I'm not into technology like I was before. Like if you were to tell me like, hey, like what's the next biggest technology thing that you would like to buy? If right now, if I was to think that at the top of my head, I'd be like, I would like to buy like a dope ass surround system in my house. When I get my new house, I would love a dope ass hooked up surround sound
Yeah.
system because I like movies and I want to feel like I'm in that movie.
Yeah, that's gonna be big for my home.
Yeah, that
Really
would be
big.
my like money spender
Yeah.
right there. Like if there's one thing that I have to say in the whole house, like my girl can decide how the bathroom looks, how the kitchen looks, how her bedroom looks. Like I don't care about all that. But when I'm ready to do the entertainment set world, that's me.
Yeah.
That's where I want to sit down and then I'll spend my time studying. Okay, which is a good surround sound system to buy?
Yeah.
Hint: hook up Mexican ways for surround sound system.
Hey, so with this whole technology, let's talk about now like the whole. Do you think it can go bad? I don't know if you guys seen the show The Black Mirror, so I'm gonna refer to it like some of these examples because
Give
they're
the
good
example.
examples. So like one of like, do you think like that one where everything's like a memory, your eyes, everything it sees, you can back up and see that? Have you guys seen that
Oh
episode?
yeah, that's crazy. I've seen that actually.
Like if that was a legit thing, like, or it could be, you know what I'm saying? Like, do you think that some of this technology can end up bad? Is really what my question is.
I think people would. I think the violence rate will go much higher. Divorce
Really?
rates
Why?
will go up higher.
I'm saying with just not that example, but that one we'll talk about that one right
Yeah.
now. But like just in general, technology, you think it could be bad?
If it's that example, yes. But if in general, could technology be bad?
Like, do you guys think robots are gonna happen?
I feel like technology could get to a point where,
We don't have jobs anymore, too.
yeah,
It's gonna take away
Ah,
jobs.
I feel
That's
like-
the only bad thing.
I
That's
feel
true,
like
too.
yeah, like I've noticed. I've gone to those fast food places where now you can just place the order in the front with
Yeah.
this machine, and the cookers are just cooking, so you don't really need a live person there.
They do have those. I've seen like some videos where they have robots where they're even cooking now. Like it's just an arm kind of shit. And it's just doing the food.
That's crazy.
So I
I
think
would
you're
not
right.
trust
Like,
that.
I think people will end up getting mad with robots and these companies that have robots.
I think it can replace a lot of. Can replace servers in the front, and it can replace that.
Yeah,
And I don't see that
being a good thing.
being a good thing. Well, I
It's
guess
good for the business for sure.
it's good
For
for
sure.
business.
For
Yes.
business.
You don't have to.
It's
You
good
don't
for
have
business.
liability no
It's
more.
bad for. It's gonna be great customer service.
Yeah.
But the thing is, they're always gonna have one person that works it because you're gonna have people that don't know how to use that shit, like old people. No, it's too much.
Because they do have like robots too already. Obviously, they don't. They're nothing like iRobot. Remember the Will? That's the Will Smith movie.
Yeah,
But do you think that could happen, fool?
like the robots turn against us.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I think humans are more smarter than that. They created that. They should know. how
But
to
you don't
stop
think
it.
a robot that's just been along, like it's a robot. I get it. But
I blame the human because you gave them that ability.
you don't think it. Okay, so it's like I feel like it can turn out to be a human. Like, doesn't it start learning things, or are you
No.
really just
You're
blocking
teaching
that?
it. It's a robot. You're adding to it.
You're
so
installing the
you're installing
software.
the software. Exactly. How is a robot gonna auto learn? That's where I think it's fake. I don't think a robot has the ability to auto learn unless it has like
Unless they install that.
unless they install an auto learning, which it would be crazy.
Do you think like if there's robots way in the future, do you think they'll start having rights?
Yeah, it's like that's like iRobot.
That's
Yeah,
like
I
iRobot,
think
yeah.
so. I think because it's true. 'Cause people,
I could-
they might think like, oh, the fucking that slave again and all that shit.
Yeah.
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 I'll still blame the human for
That's too
installing that
crazy.
software into his brain.
No, but like he's saying, like people vouch for them, like you and I. We're like, this is not right.
Robots, yeah, should like these should
Robots should have rights.
Yeah, you shouldn't be
so
treating them
stupid.
like that.
Now
No, but it's true.
I guess, yeah. What, that they're gonna have like a
Like,
pe-
what if people like
are
start
they
falling
gonna-
in love with them
Are they
too?
gonna have a PETA
wish they
organization
would.
for robots now too? Like
Yeah.
robots have feelings. They're alive.
All right.
Understand them.
Exactly, there is. There would be.
Look, like I
Crazy.
said, I believe that robots will be a thing. Like you're
Uh-huh.
gonna see it eventually, a robot human. But it's like RoboCop too, same thing where they create this crazy machine and everything. It just starts shooting all the people and shit.
Yeah.
I just feel someone installed it stupid.
Okay. Okay.
A human made that happen. So if you installed this robot to be dangerous, then whatever that is.
I just honestly, like I get you. I do, and I see that side of it, but I really do think like if a robot's been alive for, let's just say 15 years, even longer, I think that would
so
be
you're saying a robot can grow to have feelings.
yeah.
Best way. That's your.
That's
best
what I'm saying,
And
yeah.
I don't believe that. I do
Yeah.
not, unless I don't see it. How can a robot just wake up and be like, "I love you"? I'll trip out, fool. I'll tell them. If I was to say, I'll tell the program, kill that shit right now. Kill it. Kill it, fool. Unless you program
But
to
think
say
about it. Like, let's say like you're just fool. It's not just. It's over the years. Like it's seen.
I
Like
see
let's
what
say
you're saying, like,
Bastion.
it creates his own little brain. I
Yeah,
know
it's
what you're
like yo,
saying.
like it's kid, and then the like Bastion, like it's 13. He's like, oh, I like he kind of relates with this robot, and it's like the robot's like built like
But you see, Bastion's gaining his knowledge and his experience as he grows older from you, which is you're a human giving him that experience and the mindset and the friends that are gonna. He's getting it from people. A robot doesn't have a way of thinking unless you tell it to think. That's the way I'm seeing it. It cannot it'll listen to a command. Robot, get up. Yes, sir.
yeah, wash the car for me.
He's not gonna be like, no.
Right.
And if he does, destroy that shit in seconds, fool. Because in the middle of the night, that fool will probably get up.
yeah, it's true. Yeah,
Okay.
it's okay. Okay, I see what you're saying. I see
It's
what
like,
You wouldn't be scared trying to destroy it
yeah, I would too.
when he waits till he sleeps.
Boy, he's never sleeping. He's like, his eyes are red. He's like, fuck.
I would say, hey,
So
robot.
maybe robots are not a thing, bro. Because I feel like, Heido, I'm sorry, but I feel like that could happen. I get what you're saying that you have to program it, but I think
if that's what I'm saying. He has to program it to get its own inner feelings. And if someone could do that, that's the most intelligent thing ever. And if it's out there already, I want to see it.
that's crazy.
I
That's
want to see it. I literally do.
It's just like a person.
It's a person, fool.
Wouldn't you feel this person if it was in your life for 15 years is a person though? Like, wouldn't
Yeah.
you build
If I
like
didn't have a girlfriend or anything, yeah, I'll build a relationship with him. I'll start talking to him like he's my best friend and shit. Yeah. Come home, be like, hey, let me tell you what happened today, bro.
and he gives you a beer, he already knows who you
That's
are.
dope. But I know for a fact that I programmed him to do that. That's the only thing, But that's what I'm saying. But if he does
But
it
then
by
he knows he
himself
was like,
one
hey,
day-
why are you sad today?
oh, then I'll trip out. I'll start tripping out. I'm like, what? Yeah, well,
No, I can tell I see 87% you're frowning and like he knows. Like what? Like, and he's like, I don't like to see you sad because it makes me sad too.
If I knew I didn't, if I knew I didn't program him that way, I'll be scared. But then maybe I'll be like accepting it now because he's my friend for 15 years. Who knows?
Yeah, and then someone comes and kills you, and he fucking's like, what the fuck?
And revenge and shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
It could happen, bro. I don't know.
that's the side that I'm thinking.
Yeah, no, I
like
get it.
something so
That's
long.
the point of all those movies. That's the point of all
Right,
those
right,
movies. Is
yeah.
that the robots have Terminator. The robots just have a brain of their
Yeah.
own. They said F the humans. We have rights too. That's
Yeah.
what they're saying.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's crazy. Yes, and it could happen, bro. We never know, but
So technology.
I would blame the humans. That's literally
They did
someone
something
made a
wrong.
mistake.
All right. What about I'm gonna refer to this example because this example is just too good to not talk about. The gaming one, where
gaming
those
one?
guys are gaming and they're like having sex within the game. Do you remember?
Oh, in that movie, yeah.
Yeah, the black. If you guys haven't seen it, you guys should check out
Yeah,
Black Mirror on Netflix.
Well, what season was it?
It's not even just check the whole thing. Like it's all about future episodes, right?
I think some of them, not all of them. No?
almost all of them are like about like
The future?
technology and shit like that.
Isn't Miley Cyrus in one of
She's
the
in one of them
episodes?
too, and hers is a robot too. Remember the robot like
I haven't
goes
seen
in
it.
her or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
Don't want to kill her. Sorry about that. But check it out. It's a good show. And then there's this one episode where like video gaming to the next level, where it's like VR but like on steroids. Like you put this thing in your head, and then you pretty much
You shouldn't say anything.
That's all I'm gonna say. But you
Yeah.
pretty much game like that. Like, and it's
Yeah.
like if it's like you're in the video game.
Wow.
So it's pretty crazy. I mean, I would love to see that, bro. But
That's crazy.
like, what do you think? You think we're near that shit?
I don't know. I don't know if we've been. I don't want to kill that because it was actually a very weird episode. That's what I'm saying. Let them watch it. But it wasn't. It was very interesting. And if we ever get to that point, that's crazy. It's really nuts.
Damn. Well, I wanted to talk about it to see if you would do that.
Yeah, well, we can't because then you gotta say the whole thing.
Well, we gotta just do a little. What do you call it? It's
Like a little
If you don't want it, if you guys don't want to hear it, we're gonna
Spoiler.
kind of start. Spoiler alert. Exactly. Let's do a spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert!
spoiler
alert!
So in the game, these guys, it's a free world. You know, it's a free world. They freaking go into the game and they play, and it's like a Street Fighter game.
Yeah.
But they notice that they don't necessarily have to fight. They can do. It's a free world. They can just be in the game and chill and talk to each other because they're in the game. They're just controlling this character.
Yeah.
I'm gonna refer to it as Street Fighter. So it's like one of them's using Chun-Li and the other guy's using like a Ryu guy, and they end up like just having sex. So it'd be like me and but the character. So let's say Heido's Chun-Li and I'm Ryu,
Yeah.
and then in the game he's I'm Ryu and I see Chun-Li and I just they feel it. Like what they do is they feel it in human world too. So
Mentally though.
yeah, mentally.
Yeah.
Exactly. And then they show it kind of like they come and shit, like it's crazy. Like they fucking show they don't show it, but like you could tell because like the way they showed it in the game. Would that be considered gay if you're playing a video game like
that was the question that I got asked, right?
yeah,
And
like would you do that? Would you game like that?
would that be considered gay? I would rather hope that a girl's playing with me that video game if I know it's gonna go that route. You get
Oh,
what I'm
okay, so
saying?
like you would play with your girl.
I'd rather play with my girl.
But then what if she doesn't like that because she's like no, because like you're pretending you're having sex with Chun-Li.
It's just a video game. That's it. That's what I'm saying. That's what I would say. It's just a video game. Now let's stop and because now the video game made me horny. Now let's stop and let's go do it me and you dope style now. Because over there, technically, he doesn't get the pleasure. Or do they
No,
get
he
the pleasure?
does. They do. That's
They
the
do
whole
get
point. They love
pleasure.
it.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
Oh, then I don't know. That might be a problem. They give
That's why I
people the
remember it's like considered like they were cheating.
Yeah.
Remember the
Yeah.
whole thing, like the agreement he came with his wife, like
Yeah.
they did consider it cheating.
Yeah.
So that's kind of crazy next level like technology, bro.
Yeah.
Aside from that, like I just to answer the question that I asked, I think it's not gay. I don't think it is because it's a character. And you're not really feeling it. I don't think you're feeling it. Like I think you're just feeling pleasure. I think. I don't know. Assuming you're only feeling pleasure, like okay, if I'm fucking doing that and then I feel like something's going up my butt, then it's fucking weird, right? But if it's not, if it's just like oh, it's like fucking just pleasure, then I would see like fuck it, why not? It's fucking. But it would just be weird that I know it's you.
Yeah.
That's very sketchy, actually. I don't know. That's weird.
I'll be like, Brian, what the fuck?
No, but you're not hearing his voice.
Yeah, you're hearing the girl.
Yeah, you
You're
are.
hearing the girl.
No, you're hearing the
No,
girl.
You hear the girl.
Well, obviously, but I know it's Brian playing that character. So it's Brian's voice,
It's not Brian. You're not hearing Brian's
But
voice.
I'm
Not-
playing a game.
but he's talking through her. That's what I'm saying. So technically, it is Brian.
But
right?
it's like I'm controlling the game, so I'm controlling her.
But
to
why
do
does
the,
it have to be gay? Let's fight. No, it's not gay because a guy and a
Well,
girl.
let's say
But why does it have to be?
you just fucking see Chun-Li like you fucking like you hit me and you see like the boob fall out a little bit because it's so realistic and you're
Yeah.
like damn like wait can I touch him and you start fucking experimenting.
I mean, I don't know. I'll have to be to see what type of life I'm having during that time. Maybe if I'm single and I don't have nothing to do and I don't have kids and shit like that, then maybe yeah, right? Maybe yeah. But,
oh shit.
I mean, if I have a wife and all that, and I'm kind of doing that. It's what do they call that other cheating that's not physically cheating?
You're mentally cheating? I don't know.
No, it's like something called like if you're like flirting.
I forgot how me and my girl talked about that,
know what
but
I'm
I
saying?
don't think
It's a flirting one. Like you don't have to cheat, but if you're flirting,
I don't know the
cheating.
word. I've heard it, but I don't
Yeah.
know it. I don't have it.
I think it's.
I
almost the
have
same.
heard. I know what you're
I
saying.
think it's almost the same thing, but at the end of the day, it's like a video game. I
Hey,
don't
but
know.
on that note, like when you guys check that shit out, That would be dope, fool.
It'd be
If
crazy.
like and like it just scares you. Like if you get like if we're playing, let's just say like
Well,
Rainbow Six.
it's leading to there, man. We're doing the whole like Oculus thing now. I'm telling you, it's only a matter of time. Later on, you're gonna see like, oh, you can put now like these things that go around your body where you're actually gonna feel like if you get shot, and you probably get like a little like, zzz,
Oh, that's scary.
you know what I'm saying?
That's dope though.
You know what I'm saying?
Because
And
I mean,
maybe
the whole point of video games is that adrenaline rush, right?
yeah.
Like, fuck.
And then that's what I'm saying. So then maybe now you start putting like a cup on down there, and then when you're having sex, and maybe like
Damn.
best pleasure ever having in your life, and then that's it. People.
That's why I'm all for technology, bro. Like I just want to see the new things that can come to us.
It's funny the movie Demolition Man. I think it is with Sylvester Stallone. The way they have sex in the future is there's no body contact. It's all through just like connecting to like a world, and you have sex like that.
So it's easier. You don't have to starfish it no more.
Yeah, supposedly
Okay.
it's funny.
People just
I actually
lay
have a
down.
question about technology for you guys too.
What's up?
So I didn't grow up with this. I think you guys might have. So I grew up in an era where if we want to watch porn, we go online. Do you guys ever have to go to the DVD store and go to that special section to get the porn
Me?
video?
No.
No, you know what? I'll be real with you guys. The way I used to fucking get pleasure, like seeing girls and shit, I was using Victoria's Secret magazines.
Like
Yeah.
yeah. It was Playboy magazines back in the days.
I didn't have access to Playboy magazines.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Victoria's Secret, like literally, because my mom, I think, would get the catalog for it, like to buy lingerie, right?
That's funny.
And I remember seeing like the
Yeah, no one.
that's what I used to do.
The way we had Playboy magazines was Pepe. He would get some once in a while.
Ah,
My
so then
brother.
he would
yeah.
hook you up. That's the cool thing about
That
having an
was-
older
that-
brother.
Yeah, that was the way to do it back in the days. It wasn't really too much like online shit because it was barely starting, dude. I mean, I remember when 56K modems came out.
Yeah, me
And
too.
you would connect.
I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, that shit is-
You're never gonna know about Net Zero, fool. Was that it?
Net zero, yeah.
Was it Net Zero? Net
Mhm.
Zero was the free internet, fool.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh, that's good.
That's how you got
it
free
was
internet.
crazy, fool.
It was crazy.
Net zero,
There was some other ones
56K.
too.
There's DSL too. I mean, DSL is
Oh,
still
when
a thing.
DSL
but-
came out, that thing was made money for all the internet companies.
One thing I didn't do, it was pagers. I didn't do a pager.
Yeah, I never did a pager either.
You didn't? I went to
No.
cell phone.
I wanted one just because I thought it was cool, but I never did. I just went to cell phone.
Yeah, I went to cell phone.
But I had to wait till I was 18 to get a cell phone.
I got lucky, fool. I had a cell phone pretty young.
Yeah, I know. You had cool
Freshman
ones
year.
too.
Yeah, I had the cool ones.
You had that Razor.
Hell yeah.
So I would say technology made it easier on that sense because you didn't have to like feel embarrassed to go buy a magazine or go to that DVD
Yeah.
section and rent it and be in front of the guy. Hey, oh, I want to rent this movie.
Yeah, no. I mean, we still didn't. I didn't do that.
I'm just saying, like in general, back then, like they had to go rent a movie. 'Cause
Yeah.
I remember there's a DVD rental place that was right next to my house. I remember it was just blocked off. I never knew what it was, and I was a kid. I'm like, let me just go in there. One time I went in there. I'm like, oh shit, what's going on here?
No, and it was even hard to look at like porn through your like computer because it was like the family computer. And it's like if you fucking didn't know what websites you were going through, like you'd get pop-ups galore, dog. It's like you'd get other people in trouble. You know what I'm saying?
That's funny.
So, you have to
It was
fucking.
a struggle back then.
It was a struggle, dog, for you to check out porn. It wasn't a good thing. It was hard. Cause even you know what? I was seeing a video of like how people text on the Razor Hido, and I'm like, damn, it was hard.
Yeah, it
But
was
we
the
used to
letters.
text fast,
Those are the
fool.
letters you have to go like because number one was like ABC.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You have to.
I was seeing that the other day. I was like,
you have to
damn, that's the
find
way we used
quick
to text.
There was quick text.
Yep, that,
That's
and then
crazy.
I never had a sidekick. You did, right?
Yeah, I had a sidekick.
Yeah, I didn't. Those that because the keyboard, that shit was dope.
Yeah, that shit helped a lot. That shit was really dope.
Yeah, so technology, man. I hope we
Yeah.
keep seeing the best of it because
Hopefully.
I love seeing new things, dude. Like
Yeah.
the one thing that I like that I'm seeing lately with the cars is like the whole like the blind spots. Like now they have like in the dashboard you can see like how fast you're going, so you
Yeah.
don't really look down anymore. You can still look straight.
Yeah.
Some of the cars
What
have
do you
that.
think? Just real quick, just we'll say like to kind of end it like this. Like if you were to right now think what's gonna be the next big thing that's gonna be like the game changer for technology? Because I feel like one big main thing that Apple did was when that whole music thing
What?
that just changed the world of CDs,
Digital music.
digital music.
Buying
Oh.
it.
That just changed the world of CDs, dog.
Yeah, there's no more.
It ma-
such thing.
it's literally making CDs go extinct.
Yeah, like Virgin Records,
Everything.
Amoeba Records, like
Mhm.
all these places are super struggling.
Say it. Like, so what do you think? What's the next big thing?
Well, streaming.
You know what, dude?
No one's
Also,
gonna buy.
my bad. Streaming. So it has to do with that. That's why it kind of came up. Like AMC theaters, bro. Especially right now with COVID and all that. Like they gotta do something where they stay alive, bro. It's because pa qué? Like look what Disney did, which I think is very shady. Like with the whole Mulan thing they did. I don't think they should charge fucking what was it like $30 to just see Mulan? Like even though you're already paying monthly for the service of Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Stupid. Like. I get it. It's a new movie, and it's a movie that you would show in the theaters, and you want to make your money. I get it, and I'm all for like supporting a business. But I think $10 is good, bro. Like to see this movie and own it, because the thing is, you don't even own it. Like you only own it as far as you have Disney Plus. But the minute, let's say you're like, oh, I don't want Disney Plus no more. That's it. You don't own Mulan, but you paid $30 more.
Don't you just wait until like 2 weeks and it'll go to Disney Plus?
You could do that, but I guess they tested it with that because remember Mulan, they couldn't do shit because of COVID, so they tested it, and I think it.
But wouldn't it be the same thing if you go to a movie theater? You're paying money and you don't own the movie.
I guess you're
right.
The
only thing is the difference is like you're going somewhere else. You're not staying at home.
I guess
it's more of a vibe. I don't know.
I guess you're seeing it like a pay-per-view kind of thing, where it's like pay-per-view is expensive too, like with these fights, but. It's just different. Like you should get some special pricing if you already own Disney Plus. So if I already own Netflix, but Netflix wants to release a movie, you know what I'm saying? And they want to charge for it, I think that's totally fine. Because I get it. Let's say they use all these A-listers and everything. Like I would not mind paying an extra $10 for that. I like, fuck, this fool's in it. This fool's in it. Like, you know, all these good actors are in it and it's on Netflix. I get it. Like you got to pay your actors. You got to pay everything, you know? Yeah. So I wouldn't.
I think movies in general is going to probably be the next big thing that changes.
Yeah, something. Because, think about it. What Netflix is doing, Hulu, all these, everyone's doing it. Everyone's jumping on that. HBO, Max, you know, came out with their shit. Yeah. Everybody is on it.
I think going to the movies is going to be...
Thing of the past.
A thing of the past. But they'll still be around, some of them. Because people
if you think about it,
see a movie with their, but you know which ones are gonna.
I think you're really right, fool.
It'll be like the more private, smaller ones.
Yeah, I think you're more right because like history repeats itself, like you say, Fayan. So think about all the drive-in theaters.
They're gonna come back.
They're done. No, they're done.
I think they're gonna come back because that's gonna be the whole social distancing in cars and everything.
Well, I'm saying aside from like when all this COVID shit blows over.
Okay. I got
you know, a drive-in theater was a thing of the past. Like that's it. No one was doing that shit. So I think that's what's gonna happen with movie theaters.
And I think big movies are gonna be like, let's just go direct, and that's it.
It just sucks because it's cool. Like I like watching movies. It is expensive. It is really expensive, but I think it would be cool. Like I honestly was looking forward to seeing like a first movie with Bastion, like for him to sit at the theater and see what that's like. And if you can't do that later in the future, that's gonna be.
You're gonna have to build a movie theater at your house, fool.
Yeah. yeah.
All right, guys. Well, this is. Do you trust technology? Let us know. What do you guys think? Honestly, comment below. Let us know. And as always, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Ring that notification bell so you guys know when we're posting our episodes every time. We usually upload them on Thursdays, and on Tuesdays is the audio. If you can't wait for the video, then hey, you can listen to us early on Tuesdays.
Tuesdays on your drive.
And let them know about the
merchandise, guys. MEXICANGUEYS.net. Shirts, hats, everything is all there. We got the mask todavía, you know, because it seems like the cases are going up like crazy. So wear your masks, people. And we got the other mask coming too, the one with the zipper. That way you can flash it out and be like, look, I can still zip it up, dope. Use this promo code right here, mi gente. And like always, thank you for tuning in to Spilling the Frijoles. Anything you guys want to hear, let us know. Anything.
Yeah.
We're here.
All right, guys.
Estamos.
Later,
guys.